out there?
It was just in like a jar with formaldehyde, the same way like if you get like we used to have a baby shark in a jar of formaldehyde growing up.
Okay, rad.
And you can just like
that's gonna be in my head all day. Cool.
Baby shark? Baby shark and formaldehyde, or the ovaries in the formaldehyde? Which one?
It's the baby shark.
The song, Baby Shark.
Yeah. Immediately. You said it. My brain went, like, no. Fine.
See, if you had had a baby shark in a jar of formaldehyde growing up, you would be immune from that song because the only thing you would think of is your beloved shark.
Your beloved pet. Beloved? What do you mean?
Of course, we kept him. Yeah, we kept him on the little windowsill next to. This is when we had the camper that we went down to in the summers, and we kept him on the windowsill next to the dining table, so we ate meals with it.
I feel like there's something psychological there about letting children treat dead things as pets. I don't know.
As beloveds.
Family members.
Do you want to know what's in the bookcase downstairs?
I don't. I
do. Yeah, I mean, I kind of do.
I'd like to know.
God.
Lots and lots of insects that we found. Snake skin that used to be in my mom's car. So she used to carry the snake skin in her car along the like the back windshield. Like it used to like sit on the back there, but she brought it into the house. It's about like 5.5 feet long, and it's kind of like up there on top of the books. We've got a wasp nest about this big that we found. There's a horseshoe crab. There's a full
horseshoe crab.
Yeah, of course we do. Of course we do. Raph, you gotta go to Slaughter Beach before you go home.
Slaughter Beach?
Yeah, you gotta go to Delaware Slaughter Beach. That's where the horseshoe crabs spawn.
Well, I know that in Florida, if you go to Cedar Key, probably RIP to be honest, but if you go to Cedar Key, that's where they go to mate. So you just watch them fuck from the bridge. It's a
Slaughter
good time.
Beach. Same thing.
Slaughter
They go
Beach
there, they fuck and they spawn.
They banned.
And they get blessings from Buddhist monks every couple of years. They come and they give them little blessings.
Really?
Yeah.
At Slaughter Beach?
Yeah,
right.
Slaughter Beach.
I'll be there. See you tomorrow.
Sounds good. And then we can go over to Broadkill. We can get some ice cream. It'll be fun.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Broadkill. I barely know her.
No. If you'd said slaughter, that'd have been perfect. Broadkill's wild. It's crazy work. It's crazy work on that sentence, fam.
You don't want to go to Broadkill Beach?
I'll go.
Go to Broadkill Beach.
Yeah.
Is the sand knives?
I mean, so all of Delaware is eroding into the ocean. We're going down. Most of the state is below sea level, so we've already lost one of our lighthouses. We're just all going in, so it's
so
it's really lucky you can breathe underwater.
Lighthouse?
We lost a lighthouse. It eroded and it fell into the ocean.
Oh, okay, all right, interesting.
Yeah.
It's like,
exactly.
What's unclear about that, Will? I don't know.
Get it together, Will.
It fell into the ocean.
Okay. All right, fair.
It was
Makes
not
sense.
pushed.
Nope.
Wow. I don't know.
You got nothing else for that?
Lieutenant Sergeant Colombo might have something to say about that.
Lieutenant Colombo.
I don't know. Yeah, is he just a lieutenant? I said Lieutenant Sergeant.
Yeah, he's just a lieutenant.
Just a lieutenant.
Just a lieutenant. God bless him.
Truly.
I keep trying to get Dana to go to Turkey to see his little statue with him and dog, but Dana hasn't gone yet. I'm like, you gotta go see the statue. It's in Budapest.
I'm sure you've explained this, but why does Colombo have a statue in Turkey?
Because they love him. Full stop. They love him.
Hell yeah.
So is it like a Hasselhoff situation? Like in Germany?
Oh, like they love the Ha.
Yeah, they just like claimed
They
him.
love the Ha. They claimed him. Is it like we claimed? Because we kind of we've claimed a lot of people. There's a lot of people that I was like, y'all American, and it's like, JK, they're British. Or they're...
yeah, I mean, like any actor or Celine Dion or Shania Twain.
Celine Dion?
She's Canadian.
Shania Twain?
Shania
Yes.
Twain.
Shania
She's
Twain is
Nashville born and bred. What do you mean?
You sure?
What are you talking about?
This
Sure,
is exactly
okay.
no joke. This is exactly like the conversation I had on Thanksgiving with my grandfather about Keith Urban being from Australia.
Australia?
Yeah.
What?
Him and Nicole Kidman are both from Australia, and that's like,
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman, I know.
yeah,
Right, because she was
Keith?
in Australia. Yeah, Keith.
Sir
Yeah.
Keith?
but yeah, but like that's where they
I-
live. Like 90% of the year is
Nicole Kidman.
yeah.
I know about her. He lives.
Yeah,
He
he was
just-
doing the,
we-
he
so
was
we
doing
just
the Australian
import
voice
him?
for a while too. No, like he came here. He's born there, from there. Have you ever heard him talk? Not sing. Have you ever heard him talk?
Talk.
No,
You ever
I
watched
don't
him
really
on
listen to
American
people.
Idol?
No, I don't. I haven't since from the before times.
He came out with a song a couple years ago when I was still working at the metal depository called Female. That came on the radio while I was driving, and I dissociated, and I ended up in the Walmart parking lot. Don't stop. I don't know what happened.
That's pretty good.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Should I look him up? Should we look at his Wikipedia?
No.
Yeah, I don't
Should we look
think
at his feet?
No.
Keith
Ref,
Urban.
no.
Ref, please.
I mean, listen, you're doing this to your own algorithm, so like, you do what you got to do, I guess.
Keith Urban begs Nicole to come home. What is happening? Okay, tell me everything.
Wait, have they always been like? Did they meet in Australia and then
Are they
come to
married?
the States together? Oh, I don't
Yeah.
know. You said
They're married.
okay.
Oh, they are for real married.
Yeah.
They
Were
are
they,
in
like-
real life. They are married in real life.
Were they, like,
it
Do you
really
think I was
Really?
lying to you?
Were they like?
I thought they were just both
pre-fame?
Australian.
If you're both Australian, you're married.
No, because she was married to Tom. Going back to Tom Cruise, she was married. She was
Yeah.
Tom Cruise's first wife, and then she.
Was she?
Yes.
Was she the one that he freaked out on Oprah about?
No, that
Okay.
was the second one who also divorced him.
Okay, he's not Australian. He's fucking from New Zealand. Get it right, gang.
Same thing.
Absolutely not. Oh, but
not
he
the same
did
thing.
move to. So he was born in New Zealand, then he moved
claims.
to
I was gonna say he
Queensland.
claims.
He was raised in Australia. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's crazy.
Wow. Wow. I'm learning so much. He's had such a cute little childhood.
This is the part of the stream where
This is
Raph
so
learns
cute.
things but doesn't share them. So you just watch Raph's reactions to information that you don't know.
Which is honestly still entertaining.
Okay, wait. I have to show this. I have to. Okay, first of all, I don't know anything about this man other than he's a country singer. And that he's from New Zealand / Australia. So
Mhm.
and now that when he was 4, his parents gave him a ukulele, and then when he was 6, he started playing the guitar. And his dad owned a convenience store and put an ad up for a guitar teacher in his shop window, and he started taking lessons. And then he entered a local competition, and he was in theater. My boy's a theater nerd.
Yeah, of course.
And okay. And then he said he was influenced by 2 rock guitarists, one dude who I don't know, so I'm not even going to mention his name. And the other person was Lindsey Buckingham. Like, let's go.
Let's
I
go,
think he might
girls.
be my favorite human being. Unless he has a section called politics, in which case we won't go into that. You know what I mean?
Probably for the
Just don't
best.
scroll that part. Just stop
Probably for
scrolling.
the
Just-
best.
No, I'm going down to personal life. I'm
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
too in now. God, he's so ugly. I'm sorry.
He's what?
He's not a very good looking man.
That doesn't matter. He's
Okay,
married to Nicole Kidman.
I'm claiming Nashville born and bred for this man.
Why? Ooh, wow. Ooh, age like milk. Wow.
Well, yeah.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, wow.
¿Por qué? What happened?
All right.
I was just seeing how he's aged.
I don't think he's ever
oh.
changed his hair.
Literally.
No, the hair's the
What about
same.
his little
the
goatee?
face.
His little like
At
or
least
his
he
little
committed-
Patch.
He committed to
soul
that hair.
patch.
Yeah.
Soul
Wow.
patches are they. I won't say that actually. I won't speak those words. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. No. Anybody else?
He praised Taylor Swift's Era Tour,
Oh,
according to People.com.
that sounds like. You know what? I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep my
she's
opinions to
Australian.
myself. Taylor Swift.
We're not doing this.
Mhm.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We'll
See, I
start.
know you're lying to me
We'll
because I know for a
start.
fact she's Nashville
We'll
born and bred, legitimately, because I was just there.
Did you go to the Taylor Swift Museum?
No, I didn't actually. There was no mention of Taylor Swift anywhere I went. There's a lot of Dolly though.
She's
That's right.
she's from Pennsylvania.
She's from
Is she?
yeah. She's from
Taylor
Reading.
Swift?
She's from Reading. That's why.
Nashville, Pennsylvania, baby.
That's why when she came to Philly for the tour, it was 3 days, and my sister and all of her coworkers showed up on Friday, and they were like, "We're leaving at like 2, or else we're not going to be able to leave where we work because we will be gridlocked in."
Yeah, she does. She does fuck around. I would have sworn on my grandmother's grave that she was from Nashville. Bro. Like,
Nope, she just
Fully
moved
was
there
a
when she
police.
started.
Yeah.
Yes, when she was in her country
Oh.
bag.
yeah. Good lord.
Hilarious. Did she say go birds, though? Is the real question.
hmm
You say freaking go birds.
Did she say go birds? Get in the comments. Well, hello. On that note, I guess we can go ahead and start. Hi, welcome. We're live from the apocalypse. If you've never caught us before, we're a not-for-profit TTRPG studio that makes actual play content like streams and podcasts and things like that to raise money for nonprofits and aid organizations. Currently raising money for medical aid for Palestinians. So we just ask that if you like what you see here, instead of doing the normal Twitch things like subscribing or giving us bits, you take whatever money you can spare. There is no expectation. Just give it directly to medical aid for Palestinians instead, because we just talk about Keith Urban on the internet, and they'll do good and important work with it. To that end, we have hidden the subscribe button. We've replaced it with a donate button. You may notice. You can seek the subscribe button at your own peril. We'll talk about that in a second. But maybe just donate. Maybe click that donate button, and you can give money to medical aid for Palestinians. An alert will play. It'll pause stuff. And like, especially once we got that owlbear rodeo up and running, that's a great time to really just, throw things off and drag them to a halt. But if you find that subscribe button, then you could do that. We can't stop you. Twitch won't let us turn it off. We prefer if you don't. We would like it if you just gave money to medical aid for Palestinians, but we can't stop you from doing it. If you have an Amazon Prime subscription, it comes with a Prime sub for free. Doesn't cost you anything extra. You got to put it somewhere. Why not put it in us? I think that's most of the stuff in the things. Oh, just be aware that if you subscribe to this channel, beloved Dimension 20 Dungeon Master Brendan Lee Mulligan will kill a dog. He will murder in cold blood one dog for every month that you've been subscribed to this channel, and we'll stop when he acknowledges us. No dogs today, though. It's a good day. It's been a good day so far. All the dogs are safe so far today. My sub is not up. I checked. So I think they might be safe. I don't want to jinx things, but I think we might be safe today. That's most of the stuff in the things. You know the drill, probably, if you're watching us at 11 a.m. on a Saturday. If you stuck around through 22 minutes of absolute muppetry, you know the deal. And I think that's most of the stuff in the things. This is Class Reunion. This is a game that we play about high school students from Ohio who've been trapped in a fantasy world for 10 years and are realizing their epic fantasy magic destiny. Some stuff has happened to them. Don't worry about it. I think that's everything. So we can probably go ahead and get on into our cast introductions here, which means we start with JD.
Hey, I am JD, pronouns he, they, and in this game I play Hunter, our asexual agender ranger, pronouns they, them. And they're fine. Just, for the record, in case you were wondering. They're doing great.
I was wondering. Thank you for that update. No, don't do that. Raph?
Hello there. I'm Raph. I'm playing Max Miller. I thought we were fine. I thought Hunter and Max ended the session having a little make out in the next to Jumpy the horse.
They did.
No,
In that way they're fine. In that way they are absolutely fine.
Wait,
Okay,
JD
so
said
Their relationship
fine.
with Max is fine.
Okay, good.
JD said Hunter was fine.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't believe JD when JD said that.
Yeah, I don't know why you doubted. I mean, yes, of course they're fine. They're making out in a barn.
Nothing bad has ever happened in that barn. What are you doing right now?
Let me just say, number 3, it's
Stop.
not bad. It's not bad. It's edible.
The freshest of the bunch.
You looked like you were tasting the air.
I was
Like a snake.
I'm like a snake. I'm trying to learn. Get me out of here.
Is that everything you want to say? Okay.
Is there anything else you say?
I honestly don't even remember if you said anything about Max.
What is
But
going on with Max? I don't know.
Fine. Julia.
Hi, I'm Julia. Today I'm going to be playing Kelly Violet. She is on a beach dealing with the repercussions of a guy who just craved violence. There's no other way to describe what that man wanted except he craved violence. But she does now carry the cure for vampirism in her pocket. That's fun, amongst other things. Marius better watch his back.
It's true. And exciting news. Seam Ripper has stats.
See, River has stats. I have stats.
That finally did the thing.
I know how much it is when I stab a person.
Cute.
Hello, hi, I'm Q. He, him, everyone's favorite, local cowboy maker. Except for today, I'm not playing a cowboy. I'm playing Kira, who is a Tua astral self monk, who I guess is gonna start putting his plan into action now, since he's got one of his folk here right there in front of him. So there's that.
Heart of a cowboy. Truly. And hello. Hi, my name is Will. I play everybody else in this game. What's up?
Nothing. I almost said something so inappropriate, and I'm not. She said cowboy heart, and I went, he does like to ride, and then I went, oh no.
There it is. There it is. That's
anyway.
That's it. I play everybody else. I play everyone else. That's all the stuff and the things, which means that I think we are ready to dive on into our game. When we left off last time, we were on the beach outside of Old Town in Calderon. You had just left Ryan Beckinsale in the sewers and had ventured out to begin, presumably, heading back to Calderon Keep. And you noticed a figure in tattered clothing walking towards the water. And upon investigating further, discovered another one of the Tua, who you had, aside from Kira, only ever really encountered 2 of before. But indeed, they lived up to the hype. They lived up to the reputation. They were very straightforward and clear about the fact that they wanted to die, and attacked you to make it so. But you denied them that satisfaction, and now you have an unconscious Tua on the sand in front of you. There are other things happening in other places. You've stashed Ryan Beckinsale. There's supposed to be a convergence of the Council of Calderon tomorrow, which Mirden is putting together so that you can put forth the fact that Ryan is the rightful heir to the throne, in addition to just being kind of, the best dude. And Max and Hunter are in a barn making out.
No.
What do you do?
I think Kira just sort of stands there looking at the body for a moment and then picks him up, puts him over his shoulder. Going to make sure that the body is covered.
Throw that blanket back over him.
Yeah, throw those rags back over. And then going to, I guess we're going back to the tailor shop.
Huh?
That is certainly an option. Is that you on board with that, Kelly?
Well, I don't see any better. There's really nowhere we can put this person where they will be safe and comfortable, or arguably other people may also be safe given they just lashed out. So I think at the bare minimum, the first place to check is the tailor shop, since that's where Dion was.
Yeah, that's not wrong. I will just remind everybody that Max does possess the perfect magic item for keeping somebody prisoner.
It's true, but we should check Dion first, since we've come to an agreement.
It's true. Also, I don't know where that one is. I don't know where Max is currently.
Technically. Yeah.
Technically.
They're somewhere in that part of the city, but that can mean anything.
Well, the Wyvern badges still work. You're just supposed to use them sparingly.
Do they? Because
I swear they're not.
We had not been getting any responses from the Wyvern badges, and we had been told that the longer Moldus was gone, they would stop working.
Yeah. I didn't. I don't believe that they have stopped working entirely. But that's if it wouldn't occur to Kelly to try that, that's totally fine.
At this point, every time I've used it since Moldus left, with the exception of a couple of times, they haven't worked. So, yeah.
Okay. So you're taking this individual to Dion's shop?
Yes, we're going to start there. Okay. And then I would especially prefer to try there first, because I don't think the best thing to do to bring to the keep right now, when Mance is still running around being a piece of shit, is somebody in a vulnerable situation. So
that's fair. That's fair.
Who knows? He might try to, sell this one off too.
Okay. Yeah, you can absolutely take the Tua that you have in your possession and head to Dion's shop, the tailor shop. When you walk in, there's that same girl standing behind the counter who looks up at you with the very kind of fake customer service-y expression on her face. And then it shifts to that more impassive professional expression when she recognizes that it's the two of you. And also kind of a little bit of concern, seeing that you have somebody slung over Kira's shoulder.
I need to see Dion.
And I think just like doing her due diligence, she asks, "Who is that?"
Relative.
My aunt.
And gesturing to the person slung over Kira's shoulder.
Oh.
And like I said, a relative.
Cousin.
Shakes her head and goes into the back for a second and then holds the curtain open for the two of you to pass through.
Okay. And in we shall walk.
Yeah, Dion meets you right on the other side of the curtain, kind of a concerned expression on her face. The table that was set up before that had like the sewing tools scattered across it are empty now. She's packed the tools away, which she was clearly using for some actual. I was looking this up the other day. Seamstressing.
Her?
I don't know what you would. I'm
It's
struggling.
just sewing.
Is it just sewing? Okay, that's fine.
It would be tailoring if they are taking something in that already exists.
Sure.
But if they're making something from scratch, they're just sewing.
That's fair. Did you know she's from Nashville?
Stop it. Stop it.
Thank you for the follow.
The timing on that one.
Immediate unfollow.
I hope your son bites you. Frodo, if you can hear me.
He can't. He simply cannot. He's in his crinkle house, though, so he might just start crinkling at any moment. She looks very concerned, and she gestures for you to lay him out on the table, and says, "What happened?"
We stumbled upon him. He was sort of wandering towards the water.
What, here?
Yes.
In the city.
Alone?
Yes.
No, there's no reason why. I mean, unless someone brought him here, there's no reason why he would be wandering the streets.
Yeah.
Especially not alone.
Yeah.
They were
Something
not.
tells me.
Yeah, they were not in the right mind to explain what happened to them.
Did they say anything?
Yeah, they did. They asked
Said
for
what? Paid?
pain. Coming
Sure.
up the boardwalk, tattered in clothing. Yeah, they spoke in. They didn't. Kelly couldn't understand what they were saying because they were speaking in the language of the Tua.
Yep.
And they asked for pain. They said they needed pain.
Yes. He said he needed paid.
That's fairly unremarkable in my experience, but I can see if I can uncover anything else. I can see if I can find anything else once he regains consciousness.
Yes. We were doing something.
We're looking for Lindsay Ardane. He's missing still.
And you don't know who took him?
Well,
We have
We-
theories.
we suspect, given that he was very recently disowned from his father for helping me secure my position on the council. But we don't know for sure.
You think his father took him?
Lindsay didn't necessarily have a lot of true friends, but he also had nothing really in the way of enemies, except for his father.
Understood. I see. I wish I could help more. At the very least, I can help with this. And she gestures to the unconscious Tua.
It'll be a big help, especially if they can tell you who brought them here, or if they brought others with them, because if there's more in the city, they could get themselves hurt.
Yeah, you're right to be cautious. If someone is bringing Tua into Calderon, it can't be for anything good.
No.
They've already started a war with the Orn. It would not shock me if this isn't an effort to start to make it worse.
That's possible, though my gut tells me that even someone like Mansar Dane isn't foolish enough to think that you could fight a war on two fronts. No, something about this doesn't feel right. Something feels off.
Yeah.
I'm worried it's far more sinister.
Keep an eye out.
I will. All of
We're
them.
gotta look for Lindsay.
Dion, do you have more than two eyes?
In a sense. There's my eyes, and then there's the eyes of everyone that gives me information.
Oh, right. The rest of
Yeah.
oh. Kelly for like a brief moment was like, oh no, the birds. The other birds. We've been so worried about Raph's birds, we never bothered to notice if there was another bird.
Yeah, the the Raven Queen has the ravens, and then Dion has all the swifts.
Stop it.
Shut up.
She's a
Stop
tailor.
it.
Stop it.
Because she's a tailor.
Cut it out. Frodo. Yeah.
It's good.
Right. Okay. Yeah. We have to get back. There's a lot is going to happen very, very fast in the next few days. So we need to try to get a handle on this.
You know where to find me. I was planning to return to Kalefell, but I can stay for a bit longer.
It might be for the best. With everything going on, and also who knows what's going on outside of the city at this point.
Very well. And what are y'all up to?
We're looking for Lindsay.
Yeah, we have a list we gotta do.
Yep.
Okay.
I refuse to be distracted any further
We've been looking
by
for
your by your shenanigans.
Also, especially because if we're going to be meeting with the council tomorrow, the very, very last thing I want is Mance to be trying to use Lindsay as some kind of blackmail, leverage, whatever kind of bullshit. So, no, we have to find him.
Okay. That is certainly an option. Are you just going to go, the two of you?
Yeah.
I guess what I mean is, are you trying to find Hunter and Max?
Well,
I
so
thought the plan was we were to split and then regroup to look for Lindsay or look for Lindsay and regroup, etc.
So the
Really
plan
bad.
had been we were going to search the half of the city near the sewers, which is when we dropped off Ryan, was
Right.
that we were going to
And we were
search
gonna-
down here,
Mm.
and you guys were going to search yonder, and then we
we're
were going to
working
meet.
hard. We're
Yeah,
working very
we are
hard.
searching.
We are
Uh-huh.
searching.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
So
And we're
original-
finding a lot.
Yeah, the original plan was we were taking Ryan to... The reason why Kira and Kelly took Ryan was so that then we could start searching this part of the city to see if he might have
Right.
stashed him in, like, down here, and then work our way back up towards the keep.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you hear that, Will? That we're looking for Lindsay?
That we've
that
been
we're
looking
gonna
for
find him?
Lindsay.
We're looking for Lindsay.
Well,
Don't forget, people were also looking for Lindsay when we left because we told Tamberley he went missing. You
For
seem
sure.
to be...
Yeah,
Forgetting.
his future husband is trying to help look for him.
Thank you.
Mm.
You're just nodding your head, and I don't like it. Is the thing. You're just nodding your head. I don't care
Well-
for it.
you know two things for sure.
Oh no.
Lindsay's not in Max's mouth. And he's also not in Hunter's mouth.
You know what?
Listen.
Look, we got good information.
Yeah. We had to confirm, okay?
Mhm.
We had to confirm.
And, we did also check the stable. We did make sure,
We did.
Lindsay
Three
wasn't in any
things.
stalls.
Yeah.
That Jumpy wasn't hiding him.
Well, I mean, unless Lindsay was jumpy the whole time, but that'd be crazy.
That would be he would be the new pervert. Like what the hell?
Would he be the pervert, or would that be more on the heads of the people who? Yes, Ichabod, do you have a question?
He's been just, like, staring at the desk, like, this far from his face. And I thought maybe he had, like, some visual stimuli. Because he's just been staring essentially at a wall.
Paws up.
I felt a fluff, and then she disappeared. It's fine.
She is a
It's fine.
shadow.
She's she's my little liquid smoke cat. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh, baby.
Okay, I think that's a good time to cut back, actually, across the city to Hunter and Max. And we faded to black, and now we are fading back in. And yeah, how are you? How are both of you?
I think and Max just pulls me and is like, wait, we're supposed to be looking for Lindsay.
And Hunter's like, oh my god, you're right, we are. I am so sorry, Max.
No, this was important. This was important. This was necessary and essential.
That's true.
I mean, I had missed you.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
This is what Hunter has chosen. This is who Hunter has attached themselves to.
Listen. Yeah, so Lindsay, and I think I tell, and then, Max, everything about Lindsay.
So you mean you tell, so I feel like at some point Hunter goes, why were you using that man as a footstool?
Oh, he liked it. We're actually very good friends. He also gave me money to do it, so he paid me.
That is very strange.
The important thing is we have to find him. I was with him last. I went into a ritual with the Raven Queen, and when I came out of it, he was gone. We can assume it was his dad that took him, because his dad is, Mance, piece of shit.
Yes, I almost killed him that time.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was pretty great.
That was pretty fucking cool. One more kiss.
So do we just walk up to Mance and say,
No,
did you kidnap Lindsay?
No, probably not. We could
Okay.
check in with Tamberley, Councilman Tamberley, because they were close.
Mance and Tamberley?
No. Lindsay and Tamberley.
I need to know,
Close,
does
like we were just close?
I'm not one to dabble in other people's personal business.
You're right. That is an unnecessary piece of information for me to know.
But if you want to know, and I just push Jumpy out of the way again, is all I'll say.
I have no idea what that means, but okay.
I think yes. Okay, let's go find Tamberley. I also give Hunter a description of Lindsay. Do I have anything of Lindsay's?
I've met Lindsay. It's just been a while.
Oh, okay. I was like, I was gonna make you smell it because you're very good at tracking.
You know what? We can still have that happen.
I think Lindsay definitely gave Max some gold. And I think he just puts it up to Hunter's nose. He's
Max's only frame of reference for tracking is dogs. Never
You're good
seen
at tracking,
a human
right?
being track.
I feel like Hunter instead
his scent.
chews on the gold, just like, do you want me to bite this?
Taste. Okay, interesting. That's new. I didn't know that. That's interesting.
It's a choice, certainly. It's a choice.
This isn't my game anymore. This is your game.
Hey, Will, what do I have to roll for tracking?
We gotta look for Tamberley.
I think Tamberley. If you're looking for Tamberley is not hard to find.
Okay, cool.
Because you know that there are really only two places that Tamberley would be. One would probably be his family's estate. The other one would be One would probably be in the council chambers.
Are those more cookies, Ref?
no, they're the Raph's dice, because Raph didn't have their
My dice, I forgot.
Wait, should we do the rolls? You didn't roll for us.
Right, okay, yeah. Anyway, continue.
I mean, that was the end of my sentence. He's probably either at his house or his office, basically. So.
I guess we'll start with his house, his office. That seems more appropriate. Wait, what time of day is it actually? That should give us an indication.
I don't know how long were you long were you in the barn for?
Should we roll for that? D6 for hours?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I think that it was. I think that it's getting probably towards like midday.
Okay.
I'd guess.
So
Yeah, that's my
office makes
thought.
sense to me.
Yeah, because he doesn't get to clock out until 5, so that's probably a
Right.
pretty safe.
I mean, it's
bet.
not weekend, right? So
Right.
government work is 24/7. That's a commitment.
So true.
Yeah, so I think his office.
Okay. Yeah. You travel.
I tell Hunter if we run into Mance, I think we just keep it really cool. Like, what is he talking about? You know what I mean? Like, we don't want him to think he has any sort of upper hand.
So if we see Nance,
Yeah.
act like we have no idea that Lindsay is missing and that Mance might have taken him.
Right. Yeah, I think so. I think that's the way to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that. Absolutely.
Okay, we walk over to Tamerley's office now.
Okay. Yeah, you can absolutely do that. You travel through Calderon and make your way back up to the keep, pass the chambers of the council, and I think as you are doing so, coming out of the council chamber, you almost bump into Mansard Dane.
Wow. Who would have fucking thought?
Amazing. I can't believe this would happen.
You almost bump into Mansard Dane.
I think
he's
Max
leaving.
purposefully bumps into him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, just
Well,
bodies him on accident. On accident.
Okay. All right, sure. Yeah, of course. On accident. You bump into him. He takes a couple steps back because you are much bigger than he is. Looks at you with a very displeased, very sour expression on his face, like he's going to say something, but then visibly blanches when he sees Hunter.
Hi.
We have business, so if you could just step out of the way.
So, they've let you roam freely, have they?
They have.
Despite clearly being a danger.
Only to you.
Only to me for now. But who knows? You said that the attack on my person wasn't of your own free will. Who's to say what else you could be made to do?
Well, Mance, I'm sure you will be relieved by the fact that I have my handler right here. And they put a hand on Max's shoulder.
Max, like, looks around and then is like, oh.
Can't tell you what confidence that fills me with.
Like I said, we have business. So.
You know, that I, like everyone else in the kingdom, owes you and your group a debt of gratitude
Mm-hmm.
for all that you've done. But I confess that I have been a bit curious about all of you. As a matter of fact, I've taken it upon myself to look a bit more closely where you've come from, what you did before you wound up here in a fine city.
So you started a fan club, and we appreciate that.
I suppose you could say that.
Hmm.
What was it, Max? What was it that you did to be disgracefully removed from the Azure Knights?
I thought you said you looked into it.
Oh, I've heard stories.
And what did the story say?
A great many things. That you committed unspeakable crimes against innocent people. That you stole from them.
You're welcome to believe what you want. I don't think you would believe the truth if I gave it to you. So.
Well, that does make my job a bit easier, doesn't it?
What job is that exactly?
As a member of the Council of Calderon, I am charged with the safety of the city and its citizens. If there were to be criminals in our midst running about, even if they had served a great service to the kingdom, well, something would have to be done for the public good.
That seems like a poor decision to make on your part, Mance. I would imagine. Well, I would imagine you have as many skeletons in your closet as anyone else. So that would include you, wouldn't it?
Rest assured, my closets are deep.
That sounded like a confession.
I suppose you can believe what you want, but at the end of the day, I am a council member. And you are the barbarian who tried to kill me.
We're also the ones who saved you.
And you have my eternal gratitude for that.
Sounds like it.
It sure does. Investigating the people who have your eternal gratitude.
It's simply a matter of course. And if you have nothing to hide, then you have nothing to fear.
And that's why we're not afraid.
I'm relieved to hear that. I have matters to attend to, but for future
Yeah, you
reference...
sound a little shaky.
For future reference, it's Councilman Ordain. And then he will take his leave.
Have a good day, Mance.
Oh, Stat.
I didn't mute fast enough.
Don't ever
No,
Don't ever mute.
never apologize. It's such a treat.
He takes his leave of you. He moves on. If he hears you call him Mance, he does not react to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can.
I think Max gives Hunter's hand like a little squeeze. Was like, exactly. Keep it cool. Keep it professional.
And Hunter squeezes back and quietly asks, "Did that go well?"
I think that went fucking great.
Good.
That man is quaking.
For sure. Absolutely, yeah. He seemed very, very
Listen.
scared.
Max's insight is
No.
not fucking good. Okay?
No.
Confidence through the roof.
Yeah. Yeah. What's Hunter's passive insight, just out of curiosity?
Very high.
Yeah. Hunter, he didn't seem worried to you.
In that case, Max says that, and Hunter's just like, "Are you sure?"
Oh, we have him up against the wall. He's like a cornered animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds completely right.
Yep. And as you happen to look over into the council chambers, you see that a few members are still cleaning up some of their things and getting ready to leave. But you see Tamberly
At noon?
is among them. It's like mid-afternoon at this point. It's later than noon.
What is mid-afternoon?
I don't know, 3, 2,
3?
something.
I was gonna say 1 or 2.
Yeah.
They break at tea time? When do they work?
You don't technically know what's going on, but Mirden did say that he was going to have to schedule an emergency meeting of the council. This might have been
Just
like
now.
a briefing.
Interesting. Yeah, Kelly wasn't invited. Huh.
Kelly was busy.
We knew this was happening.
Did we? Oh.
Like, we knew this was happening, right?
Oh, right. No.
Yeah.
No, for
There
sure.
The council didn't meet.
No,
but
for sure.
Yeah, I'm just being a brat. I'm just being a brat in the chat. That's legitimate. Sorry.
It was like, we gotta investigate this conspiracy. We gotta get to the bottom of this.
No, sorry. I was just
Get Lindsay. This is the important
Get
thing
Lindsay.
now.
Okay, for real. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Tamberly here?
You do see
Yes.
Tamberly among the council members.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we walk up to him.
Sure. Yeah, and he looks a little frazzled. He looks worried, but he gives you a quick smile, Max, when he sees you, and Max. And then seeing Hunter, I think holds a hand out. I don't think you and Tamberly have met since you've been unconscious, right?
Nope.
You you've peripherally because of that time you tried to kill Mance in
Yep.
front of him.
Yeah. Not officially, though. Not officially,
Yeah, not
Matt.
officially.
Not officially met, no. So yeah, he holds out a hand and says, "I'm relieved to see that you're back on your feet."
Thank you. It's nice to meet you.
I suppose that is true. We haven't been properly introduced to each other. I'm Leon Tamberly. You can call me Leon if you want, but
Not Councilman Tamberly.
no, that seems needlessly formal.
I agree.
Yeah. Any news? Actually, Max is going to do a quick bends down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Any news on Lindsay?
I haven't heard much, if anything, but most of my time has been caught up in Mirden's emergency meeting. I assume you know what it's about.
He said he started some sort of fan club.
No, man, no.
What?
Like he wants to know everything about us.
It's Mance,
Our
not
favorite
Mirrodin.
Mance.
What?
Mance.
What did I
Everyone's
say?
talking about Mirrodin.
Oh, sorry.
And I imagine that Hunter is whispering that to you. That was Mance. That was Mance.
Oh,
Max.
sorry. Who were we talking about?
Mirrodin.
Okay, right.
Mirrodin
Oh,
calls for an
gotcha.
emergency
A lot of
session
perverts on this council, let me tell you.
tomorrow.
Right.
Not sure what to say to that, but
A lot of M's. Max. Fuck.
you're not. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I haven't heard anything about Lindsay, but it weighs heavy on my mind. I don't suppose you've learned anything.
No. We did ask Jumpy, but he hasn't seen anything. But we're going to we were about to start like a sweep of the city. Kelly and Kira are also, they're starting from the other side. Just to try to get some information. I mean, we know it was, we figured it was probably Lindsay's only enemy. We'll say it together. His father. Oh, you didn't say it. Okay.
Mance, you think? I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not overly fond of the man, but do you think he would kidnap his own child?
I
Absolutely.
mean, Lindsay did stand up to him in front of everyone, kind of humiliated him, and then got disowned. So Mance doesn't seem like he's a prideful man, you know.
That much is certainly true.
I don't know what he has to feel pride about.
Mm.
Men like that, they take wealth to be the only measure of value.
Mm. If it is Mance, what do you think he wants with Lindsay?
I'm not certain. I mean, you might have better idea than I. To be honest with you, I'd never even considered that Mance, as low of my opinion of him might be, would stoop so low as to kidnap and abscond with his own son.
What who do you think then, or why would Lindsay get?
I have no idea. I mean, I guess I suppose I assumed perhaps it was some sort of a blackmail or
Lindsay
selling
would
him back to his father. I'll be honest, I've heard some stories of several times Lindsay being ransomed back to his family.
Well, he did get disowned. And also I feel like Lindsay, it's easier to just ask him for money. Kidnapping is a whole other step that is just unnecessary if you just want some gold. You know?
Nevertheless,
he just throws
the
that stuff out.
Persist. I think, though, I trust your judgment. If you think that Mance is behind this, then it merits looking into, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. Luckily, we have the best tracker in all of Anoon here with us. Points to Hunter.
Hi.
Yeah, I suppose. Okay, yeah, that is in the name, isn't it?
Wow, I never actually. Huh.
I'd never thought about that before.
Oh my god.
You never. Okay. Interesting.
Well, we're
What a
you know,
coincidence.
right.
Do you think you?
Anyway.
How soon do you think you'll find him?
Well, we have his scent and his taste, so I don't know. Hunter,
His.
an hour.
And an hour sounds difficult,
Wonderful.
but
An hour
doable.
sounds perfect.
Okay.
That would be a weight off of my mind.
You know,
Don't stop
Max,
looking.
you could maybe take me to where Lindsay was when he was taken.
Genius. What did I say? Best tracker. Let's start there.
That would be a good place to start.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you keep looking. If you find anything, we'll meet up at the keep again. I think.
I will do my best, though I
Okay.
must confess that the proceedings of Mirden's meeting tomorrow are, well, there's a great deal to prepare.
Right. And how was this meeting?
Well, this was more of a briefing, I suppose you might call it. Meeting, a pre-meeting, a meeting before the meeting. A meeting to say that we're having the meeting.
Oh.
Bureaucracy is tedious.
That does seem really unnecessary.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I mentioned that I never asked for this position, but here we are.
Well, you look good in it.
Thank you.
We're gonna go. Okay, let's go.
We're gonna go find your boyfriend, Leon.
I grab Hunter's arm and just start dragging them out. We are out of the room. We're out of there.
That's where Max's sense of social cues kick in. That's where it is.
That's the spot.
Yep. Absolutely, yeah. Tamberly doesn't have the chance to respond in any sense, but you grab Hunter and you pull Hunter out of the room, and it sounds like you're heading to the site where Lindsay first disappeared.
Yes, which was in, I think, like the forest woods area outside the keep.
It was in the keep, but it was partway between the city proper and his family estates, Tamberly's family estates. You were,
that's right.
You were headed in that direction, and you got really absorbed in what you were doing, and then looked up, and Lindsay was gone.
You mean praying to my mama?
Sure. Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
But on that note, as you leave a very flustered Leon Tamberly sputtering in your wake, I think that's probably where we should take our break today.
We gotta leave them. We gotta leave the men sputtering. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
that's our
gotta
goal
leave the
here.
man sputtering.
Gotta leave him stressed and stuttering.
It's true.
Gotta leave him blabbering and blubbering. Okay.
It's turned into an episode of Letterkenny. We will be back in about 10 minutes. Don't go away. Stick around. We'll see you real soon.
Well, now that it's live, we don't want the stream to be deleted by talking about it.
scared. I don't want this thing to get deleted. I don't want
Anyway.
each and every one of us to get slashed from the internet.
Anyway, the Swedish Christmas goat is still alive. No one has set it on
Okay.
fire
Alive.
yet.
Okay.
It's being well guarded this year. I can actually see they've got actual like patrolmen. I can see them on the live stream. They're walking around.
Wow.
Wow.
Somebody
Why
said
do they
this
have to
bitch
patrol?
He's gorgeous. Why would
Someone
you?
sets this bitch on fire every year. I think it. Well, actually, I don't know if they succeeded last year.
But is that like the goal?
No, that's like a.
Yeah,
he's not
Gavelbakken.
supposed to be set on fire. People just go out there and do it.
Okay.
The strange legend of the Swedish Yule goat, Gavelblocken.
You have to have heard of this goat
The
before.
Gavel
There's no
goat.
way I've never mentioned this goat before.
I
think
I
you
feel
have
like
to
this
mention
was
this
talked
goat before.
about last year's stream as well. I feel like this has been
Steph
captured.
knows what I'm
Yeah,
talking about, so I know
Yeah,
you
Steph
know.
knows.
Yeah, no, I
knows
know.
him by name.
It's true.
I can't pronounce his
CBC.
name.
Whoa! Ain't no fucking way.
Oh yeah, so it didn't get set on fire last year, but it did get severely pecked at by the jack claws.
What is a jack claw?
It's a bird.
Birds.
Okay.
It's a bird.
Like in Hunger Games.
What is a Hunger Games?
You know the like
Sorry, I'm
this
scrolling.
thing, you know?
Do you get down there to where it says if it survived or not?
No. Okay, so so when you Google Swedish Christmas goat,
Oh no, what did you do?
the other than Wikipedia's, because there's two Wikipedia's, he has two Wikipedia pages, okay? When you scroll past the two Wikipedia pages, there is a website called the CBC, and it said the strange legend of the Swedish Yule goat, and I was like, I need to know. And I open it, and it's a kids news channel. It's called CBC Kids, and I'm in
Oh, no.
articles. And
Here.
why a goat? One of the titles is "So many ways to protect it, so many ways to destroy it," and it is the saddest picture of a before and after of the Christmas Yule goat.
Oh,
The burned image is very depressing.
It's
Poor,
just a
this
frame.
poor goat.
It's just a frame, and it's on fire.
Some
I've
of the
seen it.
strangest attacks.
Why do they hate him?
In 1976, someone drove a car into the back legs of the statues and it collapsed.
Bruh.
They just choose violence.
In 2010, a security guard got bribed, and then two men were going to try to use a helicopter to literally steal it.
I just saw you post.
People have been begging them to stop. Wait, Steve posted? Steve replied?
No, I just saw that you posted Steve's picture. I'm alone.
He's so
no.
sad. He's so sad.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm
God.
running on.
He's just tired.
That was the one where I said he looks like how I feel every day. Like
He's
Raph gave a
fucking
beautiful
tired.
visual image.
He's just like, and that's just him. And that's just him. He's not having an emotional cry. He's just talking about Video Ninja. And he's like, oh my god, that poor man, that poor
does
fucking
so
man.
much. He does so much for the community. Anyway,
Oh,
we got
I'll share the article.
Hunter and Max who are going to investigate. Tried to fight that yawn. Snuck up on me. I lost. I looked at that picture of Steve and it just made me yawn. Made me sleepy.
Got so sleepy.
In sympathy. You were going to check out the spot where where Lindsay disappeared from.
Yes.
Don't know why I keep mixing those two up. And yeah, I mean, you can find your way there. It's a very pretty, like, it's not a like it's not like a tended to path per se. It's certainly not a wide one, but it is well worn. So it's not hard for you to find it. And Max, you recognize the exact spot where you were standing when you were trying to commune with the Raven Queen.
Yeah. I left a really deep imprint.
Well, you were in
The
Hunter's
density.
body then.
Oh, right. Yeah, but the density, you can't change density. I know that for a fact.
Okay.
So.
That's the conservation
Mass
of
cannot
energy.
be created nor destroyed, so
Energy,
tell
but
me.
okay.
What?
Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It's not important.
I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. Okay. Anyway.
Max didn't graduate, so.
That's true. None
Max
of you
got held back
graduated,
and then never
technically.
graduated.
I would say, well,
Yeah.
none of us technically graduated, but Max was held back.
I kind of Max just kind of walks around and shows Hunter. This is I was, like I said, doing a ritual, trying to speak with the Raven Queen, and then he was gone. I tried. I mean, I was in your body at the time, so I was like, maybe if I try looking, then I'll find something, but I didn't. So it didn't work.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's not as transferable.
No.
It's still weird that you were in my body.
We can swap sometime. You can get a feel of what it's like in mine.
That sounds interesting. So I would like to roll for perception.
I think that's fair. I think that's very fair. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
That is a 22.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
what's
with a
up.
22, the only problem
Wait,
is that...
could I have been helping? Because I was like, and then that's where I was standing, and then this is where Lindsay was standing, and then I looked over here, and this acorn, very suspicious.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage.
Hell yeah.
That was a natural one. I'll take the original roll.
Yeah, sounds about right. All right, cool.
Cool. Yeah, you can absolutely do that. The only problem I would say really is that time has passed, right? A bunch of time has passed since this took place. So with a 22, I think you can tell... I'll say this. I think you can tell that a struggle took place here. But you don't see, like, tracks any longer. Too many people have come and gone. There's been too much weather, etc., etc. I will say, Hunter, I'd be open to letting you use the last ability of the Staff of the Speaker. Marks of the Speaker, rather. Sorry.
You would.
Yeah, if you want to.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Nancy.
What?
I've never heard Nancy make that one before.
That was such an old lady grump.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, she's grumpy.
she's mad.
Big mad.
Yeah, better pet that cat.
Shame that she's on the other side of the room.
That was at the other side of the room. She got some volume on that.
She's loud.
She
hit
said
the
that with her
aria.
whole chest.
She said,
Hit the high C.
As cats do.
As cats do. That is
We
true.
learned about that. Cats right.
You learned that what? What'd you say?
Don't worry about it. Catch it in the VOD.
Yeah, I'd be open to letting you use that ability of the marks of the speaker if you want.
That being the 15th level ability with the wisdom saving throw.
You guys are pretty
DC
close.
16.
We're pretty
are?
close. Are we?
Are we?
I mean,
level
I'll
10?
take it. If this
We're
is being
fifth of the way.
I
Fifth
thought
of the
you
way
were
there.
higher.
We're level
Are-
10.
we can-
That's why
We're
Hey,
level 10.
Hey, we can be. We can be.
We
if
could,
would
yeah,
like.
we could be.
Yeah, just
we could be.
do
tell me
that
right
for
up.
sure.
So what I'm hearing is right now I'm going up to level 15.
No, I didn't say that, but I think this would be a fun thing to have happen. I think this would be fun.
Okay. Nancy.
Nancy's saying we've been level 10 for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you haven't fought anything.
That
You
is
just fought
a
something.
that
You
is a
just- yeah, you
19.
fought one thing.
Emotionally, we
Okay.
fought a lot.
Okay. All right.
Get him, Hunter.
You made your wisdom saving throw. So yeah, you can ask up to 5 questions. You can ask the marks up to 5 questions, but I do want to know what this looks like. What does Hunter do?
I think this is one of those times where Hunter doesn't even know what they're trying to tap into until they've done it. They have been walking around this space looking for any signs and indications and realizing that they're not going to be able to find them because of how much time has passed. And they aren't even thinking about connecting with the marks of the speaker. That's almost been background for them because those voices have been so muted and so much else has happened before they even had time to adjust to that. That music scared me so much after what happened on break. I was like, is it back and haunting me? But I think in this moment where it starts is that those voices that have been quieter start to get louder as Hunter is looking around. And they pause, and Max just sees them sit down on the ground, crisscross applesauce, and like not noticing him at all, as they just try to reach inward and ask, "Can you help me?"
Okay. I'm not going to say that counts against your questions, but I think you do get a sense of the affirmative. And I think the voices that you hear whispering, you can't make out anything that they are saying, but you hear just many voices speaking, whispering in tandem with one another, overlapping and drowning things out.
So the first question Hunter's going to ask, because it's been the question on everyone's mind, is, did Mance take Lindsay?
You hear the voices swirling around, overlapping. And eventually, you hear multiple voices all say at the same time, yes.
Okay, this is me taking a moment to like orient myself to where we are. So if this needs to be more specific, let me as the player know, because my brain is mush. But I think Hunter would essentially ask, is Lindsay being kept within the city?
More deliberation. And I think you get back for now.
And Hunter doesn't want to ask this, but they are going to ask, is Lindsay alive?
Yes.
Okay. Will we be able to find him in time?
Perhaps.
And well, Hunter knows this might not narrow down things as much as they're hoping. I think for their fifth and last question, they will ask, is Lindsay being held on property that Mance owns?
Uncertain.
And Hunter will then thank the voices of the speakers that have answered these questions for them.
You get a sense of warmth, of gratitude back from them before they depart. And you sort of find yourself back in the woods with Max.
Can I ask what that looked like from the outside, if anything?
Absolutely. I'm imagining that the bark of the staff that is now woven through Hunter's skin starts to grow and move. And nothing about them otherwise seems to dramatically change because it's Hunter and typically things get quieter with them. So that's really the only external sign that something is happening. But I do imagine that when their eyes open, there's a few moments where their eyes are shifting, almost like their eyes are moving from the eyes of the speakers that came before them.
So, Max, you see that?
I don't know if Max says anything. I think he's just watching Hunter do their thing and is just kind of standing back a little bit in awe. I think when they are done, like when he realizes they're done, I think he'll extend a hand to help Hunter stand up.
They take the offered hand, and I would say they look... Well, no, I can't entirely say that. I was going to say they look the most kind of peaceful that they have looked since they returned, but I think they look as peaceful as they did during the time in the barn. They look peaceful in a different way now. And they just kind of nod more to themselves than to Max and say, "You were right. Mance took Lindsay, and he's in the city, but just for now. I'm not sure how long he'll be here. He's alive. I'm not entirely sure where he is. I was trying to figure out, I thought, a man like Mance might be foolish enough to be just keeping Lindsay in his mansion or his office or something like that. But when I asked if Lindsay was being kept on a property that Mance owns, the answer I got was that was uncertain or unknown. So we know he's in the city for now. And we know we have a chance to find him before that's no longer the case.
That's more than what we started with. That was good.
I'm just glad that I could be helpful.
You're always helpful. We can't do what we do without you. What we do, I'm not 100% sure, but I know it would not be possible without you, so.
That's very reassuring, Max.
Mance. Would it be too obvious for him to have Lindsay in, like you said, his office or something? I mean, if we found Lindsay there, that's pretty guilty. But you can also protect those areas better. I don't know. Maybe we should regroup with Kelly and Kira, see what they found out.
I think that makes sense. I think whatever space Mance has Lindsay being kept in, it's not as black and white or cut and dry as that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that makes sense because I could see Mance being prideful enough to think he would be above the consequences of Lindsay being found in such an obvious place. And I also think he has enough resources to have plausible deniability. Is that the word?
I don't know that word.
We
yes.
can ask Kelly and Kira that when we see them.
Okay. Should I? Kelly, oh wait. These don't work. I forgot.
I'll say it. Kelly, you hear Max's voice coming through your wyvern badge. It sounds a little garbled.
You hear these don't work. I forgot. How do we find them?
Max?
I thought you said they didn't work.
I thought they didn't. I thought
Max?
they didn't. Kelly?
Yeah?
Where are you?
near the tailor shop. We just had to drop. We had to drop someone off. We're looking for Lindsay.
Okay, we are also looking for Lindsay.
Yeah, that was the deal.
We will meet you at the tailor shop. Are you hungry?
We don't have time for that, Max. You're
Okay,
gonna have
no,
to get some.
you're right. You're right. Yes. Okay, we'll go to the tailor shop.
You can get some stacks on the way to just
Some
like
stacks.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
some
You gotta stop at a stall. You can't sit
yeah.
down.
No, for sure. For
You
sure.
get
Yeah,
it
you
to
guys
go.
have a stall.
Okay, if I get it to
But
go,
you
do you
can-
want a stack?
No, I don't have an appetite right now.
Okay. Right. Yes. Okay.
Cool.
See you there.
Yeah, you
I
pick
wonder
up
if
a
Moldus
handful.
Calderspur has reformed his body. Has come back to the city. Oh no.
It was not a great connection. Like, it's kind of sounded like talking on a bad cell phone signal, but you were able to understand it.
That?
Okay, so going way back,
Yeah.
Ryan actually, what Ryan was doing running around for a couple of years was, so you know, Moldus Calderspur, former head of the council, all that other jazz,
Yeah.
the Undying,
He killed 3 men.
killed 3 men, Undying. He had basically a spy network called the Wyverns. Ryan was a member. Ryan died. We became Wyverns when we were first looking for Ryan's body. Most of that has mostly consisted of we did one job for Moldus, and then the Dreamers, horrible little sand agents came down, drove him insane. He killed members of the council and left. Also, he's a ghost, technically. Mirrodin had to help him separate from his mortal form because the mortal form was like getting too old to function, so they had to turn him back into a ghost until it's time for him to like jump up into another body.
Sure.
The point is, he had to leave the city after that happened, which is how the space opened up for Tamberley and Marius and...
Mirrodin.
No, not Tamberley. No, it was Mirrodin, Marius, and Mance. The other M's. The 3 M's. For the 3 M's to join the council.
Okay.
So, but when he left, he said these were going to get weaker and weaker until they stopped working.
Got it. Okay. All right. Well, good to know. So we're staying here then?
I guess we're staying in the area. I still want to look around, ask around. I mean, there's people here, so like we can do stuff while we wait for them.
Yeah.
Max is going to stop to get something to eat on his way because he's got a nervous disposition and he's got to eat to feel alive.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you grab a handful of
Most
loose
people
meat.
do, okay?
You grab a handful of loose meat on your way to...
Hell yeah. Pocket meat.
Ugh.
I grabbed some carrots. Give them the hunter.
One pocket full of carrots, one pocket full of carrots, one pocket full of beef jerky sticks.
And no cross-contamination.
No, and some salt cubes. Or sugar cubes, rather.
Sugar cubes. I mean,
Salt cubes
horses
is a crazy
horses
word.
do
Horses
have
do
salt.
like salt.
They
Okay,
do.
Salt lick for
salt
the guinea
lick.
pigs.
Yeah. I mixed
And
up
for
my...
horses.
And the horses.
I mixed up my white powders that you feed to horses. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Yeah, you grab a handful of loose meat as you make your way across the city, and you, as you are standing around Kira and Kelly, you are seeing if you can glean any information while you're here outside of the tailor shop. The tailor shop's in a pretty populated part of town, so I certainly think that's possible. Roll investigation checks.
What's your investigation? Because I could just help you out.
Mine's flat. I mean, you can still help me if you want to help.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the help action. Here, we're gonna do
Okay.
that. Yeah, we're gonna.
Cool. So the options were between a 4 and an 18. So
So we're gonna go ahead and take that 18. Hell yeah.
Take that 18.
Do you have guidance?
You are part cleric.
On your
yeah,
mother's
it's on
side.
there.
You should use that. You should use that.
You
On
should bust that
myself?
out once in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah, you can use it on yourself.
absolutely can. Do
Okay.
the thing.
Okay.
Use your another D4. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Calm down.
Hey, so calm, so chill.
I'm not. I'm incredibly anxious.
Why? What would you have to be anxious about, there, friend?
For what's about to happen.
Miss Cousy?
Why don't you
Don't
just
you
like,
decide?
You
You don't gotta be anxious.
Oh, God.
why don't you just go fuck yourself?
So you add a D4.
So add an 18 investigation, motherfucker.
What?
Did you add
hold on.
guidance? You got
add a
additional
D4.
D4.
Okay, and with okay.
Yeah, add a D4. Yeah.
Uh, 21.
21. All right. Very cool. Very cool. That's a great roll. So you are asking around, trying to gather information from people. Some of them affiliated with the Taylors, some of them probably not, as you were waiting. Eventually, I think you do speak to one person who vaguely recalls around the same time that Lindsay went missing, seeing someone dressed very wealthily, someone dressed well, in a way where they have money, being kind of helped across Calderon Square. They couldn't really tell if they were like drunk or unconscious or what, but they did see that.
And when they say they were crossing Calderon Square, can they tell us which direction they were going in? Like, were they going more towards the docks? Were they going more towards residential? Were they going more towards business? Like, which part of the square were they going to?
More towards the eastern end of the city, but not southeast, which is where like Old Town is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Keep that in mind. Kind of orientate myself in that direction once we join back up with the others.
Yeah, and I think it's fair to say that at that point, Hunter and Max stroll up, Max eating from the stack, with the other hand feeding Hunter a carrot.
It's like,
you captured
gotta
that
eat something.
beautifully. Yes.
This looks healthy.
Yeah. So, what did you all find?
A lot.
You have to be more helpful.
We need detail.
First, Mance. He is doing some dirty digging on us. Not sure if it's because he is secretly obsessed with us or what, but we I mean, we've made an enemy out of him 1,000 times over, but he said he's doing research on what we did before coming to Calderon, and well, pretty obviously made some threats about our potential either real or fake rumors and things about our criminal pasts, if we have any. Which the one he shared about me was I turned a hunter was not true. We've talked about this, but yeah, he was making
Okay.
threats.
Okay.
Tamberly doesn't know anything.
But he's worried about his boyfriend.
Yeah.
Well, Mance can make all the threats he wants. As long as things go the way Mirrodin thinks they will with Ryan,
Shouldn't be a
Mance isn't going
problem.
to have legs to stand on.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of Mance, your theories were all right. He has Lindsay. He took Lindsay.
Yeah.
And he's keeping him somewhere in the city. And I think we're on a tight timeline to find him.
I think I got a lead talking to some people. They might be in the eastern part of the city. They saw somebody who looked well-to-do, but not very cognizant, being helped along around the same time Lindsay went missing. So,
What's in the east side of the city?
I mean, it's pretty much, it's similar to the rest of the city. There's nothing super noteworthy there, but you have all the same kind of shit. Taverns. It's not as nice as the like upper levels where you are more commonly hanging out, but pretty nondescript.
Okay.
it's not like the docks where it's kind of like everything built up on top of each other, and it's also not like the like semi-abandoned outskirts where we ran into other hunter after he had his arm chewed off. Their arm chewed off. So
Right.
it's more kind of the same small towny residential, but also businessy.
Okay. I mean, that narrows that we don't have to look for in the whole city anymore. Narrows it down a good bit. Also, we were in the woods, and Hunter.
Hunter did things in the woods where Hunter's
Hunter
from.
did things in the woods that I've never seen, and it's pretty cool.
I'm so glad to hear that.
I'm.
Great
It
job
actually,
on it.
you know what? It's actually very good to hear that you're getting right back on your feet after everything.
Yeah, it's good that you're back into it.
Yep.
Do we want to start looking east?
Yes, we do. Also, as we go, just to keep an eye out, everybody. We did run into a out of it Tua. We don't know if they were alone or not, so just
Keep
be
that in
aware.
mind.
Be aware. Look alive.
What happened? Like, you ran into one? Or they still out there somewhere?
No, they're at the tailor shop now. That's why we're here.
Okay, so if we find one, if we find them, bring them here?
For now, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Also, because you weren't with us last time.
Oh.
You will have to fight them.
Okay.
You have to fight. When you fight people, you have to fight my kind. Those that are not. Those that are mad. They enjoy sensation in any and all forms. To the extreme.
And that's bad.
It's disconcerting.
Hmm.
Yeah.
No. I'm assuming we're not. Wait. So the point is, give them nothing.
You have to
Knock
fight them,
them out?
otherwise they'll kill you. Yes,
Okay.
you knock them out.
Okay.
Yeah. Just don't be thrown off by the things that they will be saying.
Or doing.
Or like, just knock them out.
Okay.
The faster you do it, the better for you. Especially you, Mac. Let's be real honest for a minute.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
You're very strong, is what she means by that.
Yeah. Okay. This sounds like we're splitting up. Are we splitting up?
No.
No, we're not splitting up.
Okay.
The last time we split up to look for someone, I got kidnapped by your ex, so.
Right.
Wait, what?
Did you?
I wasn't there. It's hard for me if I don't, Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I feel like we don't have time to unpack all of that.
We don't. That's why we're walking and talking.
Walking and talking. Also, did anyone want any meat?
No.
Kira?
Just gonna grab
A slice? Prosciutto.
A couple off the top in the stack.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Wait, that one has a bite in it. That one's fine. You can have
Sure. I think that arm becomes a skewer for a second. Just grab stuff.
Hell yeah. That's fucking rad. Little fork.
Little shrimp fork.
I offer Kelly a carrot.
Thank you. That's very thoughtful.
Do you take the carrot?
No.
It's not sausage, but
All right. It's important to check.
No. Kelly thanks you for the thought and just keeps walking.
I just need to know who's eating a carrot. No reason.
That's so wild. That's
Yeah,
so
you know,
wild.
I can't imagine why. I'm sorry, all signs point to Hunter.
For sure.
Just
I assumed Hunter. I assumed Hunter.
Also, the sun is
Hunter
coming
has
in
been
the
through
worst fucking-
enough, okay? Back off.
Mance has
Me?
poisoned every carrot on the off chance that Hunter will eat it.
But then the horses get sick.
Small
How
price
was
to
Jumpy?
pay. Small price to pay. I don't know. It's been a while since you checked on Jumpy.
It's been like 10 minutes.
He was right there.
You walked across the city to the woods, communed with the ancient spirits, walked back, and have now.
Okay, it's
gotten
been an
meat and carrots.
hour.
Jumpy was fine the last time you saw him.
I don't like that.
Perfect. Okay, great. Yeah. You all are you're just heading to the eastern end of the city basically to see if you can find anything.
Yeah.
Gonna start there. Gonna start asking people around there. Gonna start looking for
Mhm.
buildings that look suspicious. Like they're either overly guarded or like vacant.
Also, wait, I'm assuming Hunter said about the thing where like maybe not owned by Mance, but maybe is owned by Mance, uncertain.
They would have shared that as you were all walking.
So,
Okay. You get into the eastern end of the city, and you're not really sure where to go from here, but you're keeping an eye out. You're looking around. You're seeing what you can see.
Does my taste kick in?
What a sentence. No. You can taste the carrot. It tastes mostly normal, mostly like a carrot.
What the fuck does that mean, Will?
But as the rest of you are walking through the city and keeping an eye out, I'm going to say, because I know for a fact, Hunter and Kira, you start having this strangest feeling.
Like that.
Like you're being watched. Even though you don't see anything. As a matter of fact, because some stuff is going to happen that we don't have time for,
How dare you?
we're going to end a little bit early.
You motherfucker.
Well, hold on. Okay, so
Will.
is it immediately like we're getting jumped, or can I like try and sneak? Can I do a sneak about it?
You
Like,
can
also-
maybe do a sneak about it, but there are a lot of work. There's some stuff that's we don't have time to do.
Passive
Trust me.
perception of 17.
Yeah,
How-
I know you do. Hold on, JD, what's your passive perception?
20 something. Let me
Yeah.
double check that. 21.
Q, what's your passive perception?
Mine's 18.
Yours is 18. Okay.
Yeah,
all
mine's
right.
18.
All right. Then actually, I thought it was much higher. It's your insight, right? It's your passive insight that's super high.
They're both 18.
Okay.
I
don't know
thought
why
they
I thought it
were.
was in the 20s.
I just roll well.
Okay. All right.
I
That's
just
fair.
roll well.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Then yeah, in this case, I'm gonna retcon that slightly. Hunter, you get the strangest feeling that you are being watched.
18
doesn't
get it.
What do you have, Raph?
Yeah, what's up, Raph? Kitten paws? What is that? That's a 10? You got a 10?
That's a 10.
Okay.
Wait, but perception or insight?
Perception.
Or question? Both are 10.
Cool.
Jesus.
Cool. So some stuff is gonna go down. Hunter, you have a weird feeling.
Is it the carrots?
We'll find out.
It's the carrots. It's true.
Obviously,
Yeah.
there's-
We'll find out next time on Class Reunion.
But William, that is 2 weeks away.
It is.
What is 2 weeks
away.
from here?
Although, is it longer than that? Because
No.
of PAX? No, it's post PAX.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Post PAX.
Yeah.
It's
Post
2 weeks away.
packs.
post PAX.
Because PAX is next week.
PAX is too
PAX is
soon.
next week.
I'm gonna say something potentially controversial. PAX is too soon.
Too
Yeah.
soon. I feel you on that, broski.
Gotta get them bags packed.
Yeah, gotta
I
get.
sure did.
For some reason, people decided that we were gonna wear costumes and shit. I gotta figure that out.
I'll be honest with you, probably not.
Yeah.
Probably
Listen,
not.
I brought my face painting kit from the UK.
The Hugh
From the
K?
US to the UK to the US.
Oh, yeah,
International
yeah.
traveler.
So
That makeup kit has more
Did you
stamps
bring
on their
treats?
passport than I do.
Did you bring treats?
Yeah, did you bring treats?
Did you bring those fucked up little hot dogs in the glass jar?
I fucking did. I forgot. I literally last night,
Yeah.
or like 2 nights ago, I was like, no. I woke up in a cold sweat, dude. I forgot the fucking hot dogs in a jar. I'm sorry.
Honestly,
I'm
I think
sorry.
we're okay. I think
Did
we're
you
all
bring
right.
me horchata cold brew and a gator burrito and a Cuban sandwich?
Yeah, it's on dry ice downstairs.
Hell yeah, thank you so much.
Incredible.
I really appreciate
You're
that
in
so
a house with a fridge and it's still on dry ice.
The fridge is mostly empty because no one's here. But it's on dry ice. Don't worry about it.
But it's on dry ice. Great. I'm really excited about eating those things.
Yeah.
In a week.
Took it on several planes.
Oh yeah. Just how I like it.
Hell yeah.
The plain air.
Yeah. All right. Well, we are gonna go around and do introductions. Everybody can tell you who they are and where you can find them and what they have going on, and then we're gonna raid our friends over at Tales from the Table Studios who are playing
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars thing. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention.
Path of the Fates.
Path of the Fates, that one.
It's awesome.
I hear good things. I hear very good things. I'm excited to check it out someday. Or maybe today. Maybe today I will stick around and watch it. But yeah, we'll go around same order as before. So JD, if you wouldn't mind kicking it off.
Yep. Hey, I am JD. Today I have been Hunter. Next you will be seeing me, and the only time you will be seeing me this coming week is for Never Ember's Enigma, which will be at the special time of 6 p.m. on Thursday to accommodate PAX-related stuff. You can also find me in Thy Kingdom Come and Academy H, and a handful of so many other games that I am not going to go through at this point because there are a lot and things are kicking off with Hasmus. So I'll put in a plug for Hasmus. We have our cast set, and in the coming weeks, right after PAX, we will be kicking off the 12-ish games of Hasmus with 9 one-shots in addition to our usual lineup of games. It's going to be a time with some really cool stuff. Not a single overlapping system this year.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's pretty dope.
That's extremely cool. Raph, what do you have going on?
I played Max. Give him a little kiss. What else? Catch me at PAX. I'll be running around, so you might have to literally catch.
Bring a net.
Bring a net. Bring your most comfortable running shoes. What else? I'll be back here. And there might be some things cooking in the distance. Okay. I think that's it.
Cryptic. That's
Oh, wait, book tour launching at PAX. Book tour launching at PAX. So if you're there, get ready. That's it.
Sounded like a threat.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
Raph, honestly,
Julia?
you're getting to a point where I'm expecting you to do what Corey always did and to be like, watch X tonight at midnight.
In honor of Corey, log into your X at 2:46 a.m. tonight. Corey and I are actually going to do a pre-book launch together. But if you don't have the password, which should be, check your spam. It's in there. It's specifically, we sent it to spam. So check it, 2:46 a.m. Put in the password. Catch us there. The end.
Wonderful, Julia.
I'm just finishing this note at the bottom that says, "Will cut us off early to be a bully."
There was not time.
I will not be forgetting. It is forever immortalized in my notebook. Hi, I'm Julia. I'm Hexlet on all social media platforms. Today I was Kelly Violet. Every other Sunday I'm here as Lyra Kroll with Academy H. I will be here this upcoming Thursday for Never Ember's Enigma as Lavinia Hale. Remember, ACAB does include Lavinia Hale, especially right now, because she's actively being a cop. She's actually doing cop stuff for the first time in a long time. And then I will be participating in one of the 12 games of Hasmus. I'm very excited. I'm gonna be a problem. And yeah, that's it. You can find all the stuff I'm doing here on LFTA. I live here, I die here. That's it.
And Q.
Hi, I'm Q, your friendly neighborhood cowboy maker. I was Kira. Having a time still. We continue to have a time. Unprecedented times, though they are. When you don't see me here, you can find me out on the internet at Midnight Inc. That's Midnight_INQ. Q is my name. I'm sure you get it. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. I keep making cowboys. That might change with 2025. We might be on some new shit. We'll see. We'll see. I will probably still make cowboy. It's just not every cowboy, every character. You know what I mean? What am I doing? I'm doing stuff. Tuesdays, you can find me either here on Live from the Apocalypse. Are we doing it this week, Will?
I believe so.
Okay, cool. Then that's going to be Nephilim Tenebris, where I'm playing Captain Cassidy Starrunner, who had growth, full and true character growth. We'll see how long that lasts. And then the alternating Tuesdays is they call us villains, where we are going to be in a winter wonderland because we keep switching TV shows. It's fine. And then Redacted every other Thursday, which we will be getting back to. I swear, oh God. And then when we come back to it, I will be still guest starring, just appearing for Academy H, where I am playing the Lightfoot Bandit, who's a menace on purpose. You're welcome. Other than that, we've got a lot of projects on the books for 2025 over at Tales from Table Studios, so do please come and see us. Thank you. Love you so much. Okay, bye.
Oh, yeah. And hello. Hi, my name is Will. I've been your storyteller this evening. I'm not a bully. That feels strong.
It's
there
accurate.
just wasn't time.
Accurate.
Never in my life. Yeah, you can catch me Tuesday running Nephilim Tenebris back here on Live from the Apocalypse. And then I don't have anything else until I'm at PAX. I'll be at PAX Unplugged. I'll be running stuff with games on demand every day of PAX. Friday at 2 p.m., Saturday at noon, and Sunday at noon. Those games will last 4 hours. If you're interested, you can check those out. Games on demand. I think it's room 117, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Monday the 9th, Fall of the Ashen Throne, the political intrigue 5e game that I'm running over on Entropy Emporium for a little while, is happening as far as I'm aware. You can check that out. And that's a great cast. We've had one session so far. This will be session 2. And we also ended that session on a combat cliffhanger. I mean, a cliffhanger, a regular cliffhanger. Who knows what it could be about?
Don't fucking lie to us. You know what it is.
I don't.
You fucking bully.
Playing to find out what happens. We're playing to find out what happens. We're playing 5e D&D to find out what happens. That's most of the stuff and the things. You can find me on social media, mostly Blue Sky these days, at AWLM Scream. That's it. I don't think I have anything else I need to talk about. I'm not going to be doing Metal Teens in the City of Tomorrow because I'll be at PAX this weekend. But the session is happening if you want to check it out. And there was a session last night, and it was good. That's going to do it for us here at Live from the Apocalypse. We're going to sign off in just a second. If you're not already following us on socials, there are links in the chat if you would care to, or you can join the Discord community, which is a great place full of great people. It's also how you could potentially get involved in something like the 12 Games of Hasmus, because that is, we don't do outside casting. We do internal community stuff. So if you want to be a part of that, you can join that. Anyway, that's going to do it for us. We're going to hop over and raid Tales from the Table Studios, and they're playing Path of the Fates. Say good night, everybody. Say good afternoon, everybody.
Good
Goodbye,
afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Good
everyone.
afternoon,
Goodbye,
everybody.
Goodbye forever.
Talk to you later.